content here for you. If you have never been pregnant or you've never supported someone through pregnancy, hopefully you've learned a ton through these videos as to expectations, both from like a number standpoint, but also just from like an existence standpoint and like labor prep and delivery standpoint. I will say pre-pregnancy, you can start on a lot of these habits now, right? You can start food prep, you can start looking at balanced meals, you can get yourself away from a deficit if you are in one now. Really, deficits are like the biggest thing when we think about like, how do I support myself now for a healthy pregnancy? If you need to lose weight in order to support a healthy pregnancy, then doing so in a slow and sustainable way. If we undereat too much, we can put our body into like a kind of stressful freak out, you could call it a starvation state. And when our body doesn't trust that there's enough food, there's no reason for it to then want to like support a pregnancy, right? And so if you do need to lose weight, doing so in a slow and sustainable way. If you aren't in a place where you like need to lose weight to support a pregnancy, I would recommend to not be trying to lose weight because it can put your body under a lot of stress. You do want to start taking a prenatal. You could also start to take choline and folic acid if you are actively trying to get pregnant, because you likely will be pregnant before you realize it. And so having those nutrients coming in can be really helpful. As far as the activity goes, you just kind of follow that rule of thumb of like not too much, not too little. We know that breastfeeding can pull on those lower body fat and muscle stores. And so emphasize growing your legs, growing your glutes, strengthening your core as much as possible. Really, it's just supporting the habits that you will want postpartum and supporting what you know is going to happen in pregnancy. In pregnancy, your core is going to need to support a potentially 6 to 8 pound baby. Making it stronger now makes that process really easy. So, and same with food, right? You know you're going to have to eat more down the line, so you might as well start that now, making everything a little bit easier. Hopefully this has been really educational. I'm excited to hear if you've been pregnant before, if you've had like similar experiences or learned similar things, if you have never been pregnant or not supported a person just yet through pregnancy. If there's any additional questions, these are all topics that you could talk about for hours and hours and hours on end. And so this is really just a dipping your toe in the water of like the generic recommendations for pregnancy. I cannot wait to hear follow-up questions because there's so many different facets you could dive into. Thanks for being here.